Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are testing out two new luxury products from Victoria Beckham Beauty and from Mcgrath Labs. I have two brand new products I cannot wait to test out on camera, give you my first impressions, rank them, and just have fun. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright you guys, before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can get notified. I'm here every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time and you don't want to miss a video. Please follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram and on my blog, christyallure.com, and I will have all the links to all the products in the description box below. Don't feel obligated, but when you guys do utilize those links, it really does help support my channel and it allows me to continue reviewing more and more new products. Alright you guys, let's jump right into this because, you know, we've got a beautiful bronzer to work with. We've got a gorgeous Mcgrath blush. I am so excited, you guys. We're going to start off with the bronzer, but I just kind of wanted to share with you what I have on my face already. So I am using, since this is a luxury makeup haul, I've done this on camera before, but this is the Mcgrath Sublime Foundation. So I do have that on. It was a little dark for me, and I will put the color right there. So I did end up mixing my Dermablend Flawless Creator drops. You guys, this is my #1 foundation. If you haven't been on my blog recently, I did mention in the last video that I have all of my scorecards on there. My scorecards meaning all of my rankings, my top 30 foundations, my top 25 concealers. I will continue to add things on. I have my top, I think, 24 primers on there as well, and then I'll add on powders and all that. So I'm gonna do a whole series coming up. I'm very excited to do this, you guys, because I think we're kind of at a time now. It's like there's so many products launching, but what are my top products? So those are my top products and I just kind of ranked them in the order of what I like. So you will see where this falls, but I also used my concealer, this Mcgrath Sublime Concealer. This is my #2 concealer. I absolutely love, love, love this concealer. This is LM8. I do have LM5 as well. I couldn't find it somewhere around here. So LM8 was a little dark for me, so I did mix it with my Dior 1WO, which is my #1 concealer. So I actually like mixing those two together because the Dior has just a bit more mattifying full coverageness, if that's a word. So I do love those. I use that in combination. On my lips, I have the two Mcgrath lip liners that I absolutely love. This is Buff and then Done Undone. And I also love Contour. Those are my three. Her lip liners are unbelievably good. As far as like luxury brands, they're my #1 lip liner as far as luxury brands. So, so good. And then I have Bronze Divinity, I want to say, one of her lip glosses. I also love Love Potion. That's actually my favorite, but it's in one of my purses somewhere and I can't find it. So I ended up mixing that with my Buxom Princess, which if you are a subscriber to my channel, you know what, that's my absolute favorite Buxom. And then I have Christy on. Hey girl. You know, she named it after me, right? Right, Mama Pat? Not really, but that's okay. But I love her lipsticks. I love the packaging with the lips. It's so pretty. This is Christy. It is a gorgeous pink, and I thought it looked really cute with my top. I think this top is from Target. And then my necklace is Chanel. So anyway, let's just dive into it. I just kind of wanted to explain what I already had on my face, and I did really fast. I used Mcgrath eyeshadows. This is the Mothership, I want to say the Rose Decadence, like the mini one, but absolutely beautiful shades, you guys. I mean, just stunning. But I just used that darker one and that pink one and that light pink one. And I also took a little bit from her mothership. Oh my gosh, you guys, this packaging, right? The black lacquer. I think this is the Rose Divinity mothership one. It's so beautiful. I did revisit my Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. I just did this video. You can check it out right there. I just felt like I wanted to give it more of a chance. You know, I was pretty harsh on the review. I mean, not really harsh. I still gave it 80%, but I don't think I played with the shades enough. So I went in with those two and I deepened out that outer corner, and I've been loving that. And again, this brow bone, oh my gosh, this brow bone highlight is one of the most beautiful brow bone highlights. So I did kind of play with that topper as well. And then I really topped it off. I know, I played with a lot of shadows today with my, so I think this is the Pat McGrath, her Trio, I'll put the name right there, her Trio highlighter, which I absolutely love, and we'll top off today's look with this highlighter. It's one of my favorite Pat McGrath highlighters. I did rate her one last year, which I like, but I wasn't in love with. I love this one. This is her original and it's my absolute favorite. And I mixed those two and just kind of put it on my eyelid there. And I'm wearing my Amy June 3D Eve Silk. I did want to explain that really fast before we moved on, just in case anyone had any questions. If you would like me to recreate this look, let me know in the comments below. But I have a lot of makeup coming up, you guys, so be patient with me because I have a lot of new products to review and go through. All right, and I've been dying to get into this Victoria Beckham bronzer. So before we do the Pat McGrath blush, we are going to bronze up the skin because that's what I would normally do anyway. I would never, typically I don't not use a bronzer or contour, and I don't have any contour on right now. I just did my nose contour because these Victoria Beckham shades are a little too warm for me for my preference on a contoured nose. I just went with my Dior Backstage contour palette, you guys. This is like my everything right now as far as contouring. This is all I typically contour with, especially on the nose. But I wish this shade was sold individually because I don't typically use those three as much. I just use that one. So I wish that was sold separately, but it's not. All right, let's swing over to the product shots of this Victoria Beckham bronzer. You guys, how stunning is this package? This is my first Victoria Beckham beauty purchase, so I was blown away by the packaging. I think this is by far one of the best packaging I have ever seen on any product. It feels so incredibly luxe. It feels like I spent hundreds of dollars on this compact alone. And the best part is it is refillable. I love that. I love that she did that. It's a hefty price point at first for a bronzer, but nothing like Gucci and all these other bronzers are not already charging. So I feel like for the packaging alone, it's worth it. It is so incredibly beautiful. And it came in this really cute bag that I'm already getting dirty. It's like a little drawstring bag with a ribbon. It is so incredibly cute. You can store stuff in there. I just love every detail she put into this product. It's a really good size. It is heavy, so you know, to carry it in your purse might be a little too heavy, which I don't typically carry my bronzers in my purse, so I'm not concerned about that. But it is heavy, but I do really love that packaging. It pops up really easily. It is just stunning, you guys. Look at that. I mean, this I've already kind of been playing with because I tried it on my nose and I did swatch it, so I'll show the swatches right there. But oh my gosh, they are so creamy. Oh, I cannot wait to try this. I haven't actually tried it as a bronzer yet. So it comes in 5 different shades. You get number 1, which is a light amber duo for fair to light skin tones. Number 2 is a warm tan duo for light to medium skin tones. Number 3 is a golden tan duo for medium skin tones. Number 4 is a golden brown duo for dark, deep skin tones. And number 5 is a deep amber duo for deep to rich skin tones. I could have been either 2 or 3. I might order number 2 just to kind of see like the actual refill. So let's look over at the details. This is the Victoria Beckham Matte Bronzing Brick. It is $56, 0.34 ounces, 9.6 grams of product. So it's about $6.04 per gram. And then if you look at the refill is $42. And again, you're getting 0.34 ounces, 9.6 grams of product. So you're looking at about $4.38 per gram when you get the refill, which is not bad actually for a luxury, gorgeous, and you can keep this original packaging and just pop it out. So I think that's really smart that she did that. This is a bronzing powder duo in a smooth, matte, shimmer-free, soft focus finish infused with natural oils and butters. Its talc-free formula provides streak-free application and a lasting wear. This innovative, clean formula is developed with a talc-free translucent base to deliver the purest pigment payoff and eliminate any white or ashy cast. Unlike old-fashioned bronzer formulas, matte bronzing brick does not contain petroleum or coal-derived waxes, PEGs, synthetic fragrances, EDTAs, or questionable preservatives or allergens. This product has skin-loving ingredients infused with natural oils and butters. The highlighted ingredients are moringa oil that penetrates deeply into the skin, delivering vital nutrients and antioxidants that moisturize, prevent breakouts, and help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Cocoa butter, which moisturizes, conditions, and provides antioxidants that restore luster, rejuvenate dull skin, and defend against moisture loss. Has a soft focus powder complex with words I cannot, you can see right there, pronounce. A blend of organic amino acid and smooth synthetic powders that provide a luxuriously silky touch and soft focus properties. I will show the ingredients right there in number 3. I think each one of them have different ingredients, but what I loved about this product, you guys, is it doesn't have the oils like coconut oil, which is that caprylic triglycerides that you see in almost every single product. We're gonna see it in the Divine Rose blush, which I was highly disappointed in, but that's okay. The new Mario bronzer, I was really excited to get that one, but again, it has coconut oil and I decided to opt out of it because of my current skin status right now. It just will be highly aggravated. So what I love about this bronzer is she did not include any, like she said, allergen type ingredients that are gonna clog the pores and negatively impact your skin, but I do feel like this is going to be a gorgeous bronzer for mature skin. All right, so we're gonna kind of just contour that area right there, and I guess we'll use the deeper shade like we're supposed to. All right, so we'll just start right here and just kind of build it very slowly because I don't want it to be too aggressive. This is a natural hair brush, so a synthetic brush is gonna put that in probably a little bit more. Let's go in with this Anastasia one. It's more of like, it's more defined and cut. So I just kind of want to see what this looks like as a contour right there. It just is so like foolproof. You cannot mess up with this product. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is beautiful. This is a little too orange for a contour for me, but this color tone, but this is so beautiful. I was meaning to use this more as a bronzer. I didn't really want to use it as a contour, but I just kind of wanted to play with it a little bit and see what that would look like. Wow, you guys, that is an incredible formula. Incredible. Incredible. Probably one of the best formulas I have ever used, you guys. Wow. How natural and gorgeous is that? All right, let's define the chin and cut that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously? Make sure I smooth out everything. Oh my gosh. I don't want to put too much on, you guys, because I really want the blush to show through as well. So I'm I'm actually gonna just mix both of them together. I think, oh my God, it's very powdery, so watch out for that. You know, you definitely have kickback on that, but let's see. Okay. Seriously, I would pay whatever amount. Holy guacamole. You gotta be kidding me. That is insanely. Oh my gosh, you guys. This might have jumped up to my #1 bronzer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this just jumped up. I was gonna put Charlotte Tilbury. I thought nothing could surpass that airbrush one. Oh my goodness. No ash tones. Literally the best bronzer on my channel I have ever reviewed. That blew everything out of the water. Oh my gosh, you guys. The packaging, the product, the mirror, it's perfection. It is literally perfection. I am blown away. This was $58 well spent, and I will pay for it. Oh, this, I would have paid more for this. This is incredible, incredible. Oh my gosh. Like foolproof. You can't make any mistakes. If you have any hard time with bronzers or contours, I want to get the lighter shade now and really see if I can get something a little bit more cool tone to define out that a little bit more with like a contour look. But as far as a bronzer goes, hands down, wow. I will put in the description box below a wear time on this, but I can guarantee you it's gonna stay. Wow. Blown away, you guys. Absolutely blown away. Comment below and let me know what you think, because oh my gosh, did you guys know about this bronzer? Are you familiar with Victoria Beckham Beauty? Have you used any of her products? Do you already own this? Comment below and let me know, because I am blown away. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, let's dig into this new Pat McGrath blush so we can finish off this look, but I'm just blown away right now. I did use a little bit of this as an eyeshadow, but I wasn't sure how it was gonna go on as a bronzer. I did actually use that as my transition shade, by the way, and it was a beautiful color for my transition shade. But as far as a bronzer, this is first impressions. I've never used it like on my cheek. And the fact that I have so much texture there, and usually it's emphasized, I'm just blown away. All right, let's get into this Pat McGrath blush now. This is so cute, you guys. This is her typical black lacquer. I'll show the up close shots right there. Absolutely stunning. That color just jumped out at me. That Cherish is just beautiful. That neutral coral bright pink. I have been waiting for Mama Pat to come out with a blush, and I cannot be more excited. Let's go over the details right there. This is Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Divine Powdered Blush. It is $38, 0.34 ounces, 9.7 grams of product, and about $3.92 per gram. That's a really good price point for Mama Pat. You know, Pat McGrath is a luxury brand, and typically her products run higher, and I think that was a very good price point. It's made in Italy, it has an 18-month shelf life, just so you guys know. Let's go over the mattes right there. They're, again, more demi-matte finishes, and I don't have swatches because I only purchased one. The first one is Flirtatious, which is a soft beige pink demi-matte. Divine Rose, which I can't wait to get my hands on that one. Cool Mauve Rose with a demi-matte finish. Cherish, again, the one I got, neutral pink demi-matte. Love Struck, which is a berry pink demi-matte. Electric Bloom, which is a vivid coral demi-matte. And Paradise Venus, which is a terracotta demi-matte. Nude Venus, which is a peachy pink with a golden pearl. And Desert Orchid, which is a bronze rose with a golden pear. This is a weightless powdered blush with blendable color and a unique air-whipped silky finish. It provides medium coverage. It's a pressed powder formula. This satiny powder blush features buildable layers of color for even mistake-proof application, sweep over foundation for rich saturation, or after powder for a soft diffused look. And you can see the ingredients right there, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. So talc is the first ingredient, then you have mica, and then you have that caprylic capric triglyceride, which is coconut oil. But that was the only thing that just kind of caught me off guard. I just wish that was not in there, but it's the third ingredient. At least it's not the first ingredient, but we'll just see how it performs, you guys, and we'll see how it wears on my skin. Hopefully it doesn't break me out down the road, but very excited nonetheless. You know, Pat McGrath always puts out quality perfection products. It was the first time I have a lot of her Mothership palettes that I did get last year. I purchased myself, and I didn't want to touch them because they're so beautiful. And I did that full face of Pat McGrath. You can check out that video. I cannot tell you guys how incredible that formula is. Her shadows just cannot be beaten. I think Viseart probably comes close to it. I just can't wait to even play more with those Mothership palettes, let me tell you. So I am just very excited to dive right into this. So I love this color, you guys, this Cherish. I'll show you kind of, it's hard to tell in my lights what this color looks like. I think the up close shots are much, much better indication of that color because I was able to do that more in natural daylight. But I'll just show you how incredibly pigmented that is. I mean, it's insanely pigmented. So let's go in with my Chikuhodo Takumi brush. I always put it right there. This is a natural hair brush, and I think with this kind of product being so incredibly pigmented, I'm afraid to go in with my normal IT Cosmetics one, but we'll kind of play with both and see what happens. All right, so let's take, oh my gosh. Okay, so dip lightly. I'm gonna dip it on the back of my hand first. And then I'm just gonna, okay, so it's buildable, so it didn't go on to it. Oh my gosh. There is, I don't know if I'm smelling something. I feel like I'm smelling a little something on that, but I don't know, I could be smelling something. There was no scent on that Victoria Beckham one, by the way. Wow, so this is a natural hair brush, so it's going on a lot more diffused. And like she said, when you do it over powder, you're getting more of a soft focus diffuse, like anytime, and I have setting powders and stuff on my skin already. But is that the most incredibly beautiful pigment right there? And that's with a natural hair brush. Let's try it with my synthetic brush. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a little scared on this one. Okay, so what I like about this is even though it's highly pigmented on my light medium skin tone, and I will have, if you go on my blog, christyallure.com, you will see on all my scorecards, all the foundation colors I am and all the concealer colors I am, and typically the blush and bronzers I use. So you can kind of get an indication of my skin tone. I'm light medium with a kind of like olive neutral undertone, yellow olive neutral undertone. More neutral. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is insanely beautiful. I mean, I didn't expect less, to be honest. I kind of like it better with my IT Cosmetics brush though. Because I like that pigment. I like to look like a clown at first because blush is the first thing to go, like I always say. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is insane. I'm gonna just diffuse it out with my Chikuhodo brush because I feel like natural hair brushes are able to diffuse it out. And I'm just gonna kind of go around the edges with this because I already have like translucent powder on there. Oh, so pretty. You guys, I did want to mention, I purchased the One Size Beauty. I did the video. You can check out that video on the One Size powdered foundation. I rated it kind of hard because I wasn't really like a fan of it for like powdered foundation. But what I've learned with this product is I actually like it because it's not as pigmented. It's more buildable formula. I love setting my under eyes with this, you guys. This is the number 2R and Painted by Spencer. I love him. He's an amazing makeup artist on YouTube. He recommended this color and he used it like on one of his models, and I was like, yeah, I gotta order that. So beautiful. So I ordered from One Size Beauty, and I picked up Deep One when I watched Patrick Star and Ariel, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, or the Kardashian makeup artist, do Patrick Starr's makeup. He was, of course, using his products, and he used this as a contour and bronzer. And let me tell you, before I got this Victoria Beckham one, this is becoming one of my top bronzer picks. Even though it's a foundation powder for girls like me who have texture, the rice powder ingredient in this is so soft focus. I found a way to utilize this. So I do want to purchase even another color just to use it more as like a finishing powder. It is beautiful. I have it under my eyes and it literally blurs out everything. It is so incredibly beautiful. As far as pink goes, which is my favorite blush tone color, like pinky corals, this is, oh, and I think it's so beautiful on mature skin. Mature skin, we need that youthful glow, and this gives you that youthful glow. That gives you this like, oh, like it makes me happy. It's just that color that just makes you happy, and it just makes, when I see somebody with a blush tone like this, like I want to stare at them. I want to smile and stare at them because it's so beautiful. So that's the vibes I'm getting. Let's add in my Pat McGrath highlighter just to top off this look. So I am gonna go in with, this is a pretty potent highlighter, so I like to take more of a natural hair brush and I like to mix those two. That one I don't typically use too much, but I love this highlighter. It is so beautiful. Like in the sunlight, it is insanely. Every time I wear this highlighter, I get so many compliments, you guys. It is so beautiful. And it doesn't emphasize texture. Sorry, my hair is fallen because it's hot in my filming room and I can't turn on the air or you guys will hear it. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Look at that together. That is a perfect combination. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit more of the blush just because, you know, you can never have enough blush in my opinion. I'm just gonna take it on the natural hairbrush because I don't want it to get too aggressive, because this can get really pigment. I am going super light-handed. So if you think, oh, there's not that much pigment, there is. I am going, and I was dusting it off on the back of my hand because I can tell how much pigment is in that bad boy, like bad girl. Like it is pigmented. So I would go super light-handed. Or just get a lighter color because, oh my gosh, but I wouldn't want to go any lighter because I love this. Although the Divine Rose one looks really beautiful and I may have to collect them. Oh my gosh, I may have to do another one. I was a little afraid because it did have a little bit of a scent to it and I just wasn't quite sure how it's going to react with my skin. I guess we'll see. I will pin a comment below as I always do every week and just let you know because I'll continue wearing this throughout the week. But yes, you guys, oh my gosh, why are all these products so incredibly beautiful? All right, we gotta get into the rankings, you guys. So if you're new to my channel and you're just stopping by, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell, but you know, that's besides the point. I like to rank my products. When I review products, especially all these new launches, I like to rank them. I like to share my thoughts and my opinions on them. I do 5 categories for most products unless it's an eyeshadow palette. But since we're doing face palettes, we are gonna do more of that 5 category rankings, and we're gonna look at packaging, we're gonna look at shade range, we're gonna look at product claims, application, and then pricing. And then I'll give you my total Allure score out of 50, since there's 5 categories, and the percentage out of 100 whether or not I recommend this product. All right, let's go over the Victoria Beckham Bronzer Brick first. The packaging, you guys, how exquisite is that packaging? I think you need to experience it and actually put it in your hands to appreciate the pure luxury. It's just sleek. I love that, like tortoise and gold. You guys know anything with gold, I absolutely love and adore. It is stunning. I love that it's easy to open. It just has that like nice closure that it feels really secure. The front to the back is just perfection. And I give this a solid 10 out of 10. You guys, 100% of me would buy this over and over again. When I talked about this earlier, I said there was refills and I would just buy the number 2. I love number 3. I mean, I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm so glad I have number 3, but I also want to try number 2 just because I love the formula so much as like a contour. Maybe it's more of a cool tone shade. And I was just going to buy the refill, but I love this packaging so much. I'm just going to buy the whole thing because it is so incredibly stunning. And I'm going to buy more of her makeup because I am so incredibly impressed by it. I cannot wait to try her eyeshadow. So I will have all the links below. You guys, this is stunning packaging. Let's get into the shade range. I think the shade ranges are really beautiful. I think she has a good, solid, light to deep skin tones as a bronzer, and that's what it is. The shade range is so beautiful. The colors are just perfectly pigmented. It's just the most incredible formula you will ever use in a bronzer. So shade range, solid 10 out of 10. You guys, 100% of me loved the shade in this. As far as product claims go, oh my gosh, you guys, those key ingredients right there are everything. I don't know how she formulated this. I don't know how she came up with those ingredients and her team, but let me tell you, for mature skin or anybody with texture on their skin, I don't care if you're young or you're old, this is the most incredible bronzer you will ever use. So product claims, you guys, a solid 10 out of 10, 100% of me agrees with those product claims. As far as application goes, you guys, it is so buttery soft. Again, just goes over texture. So you saw, like, usually there's like, and she said it earlier in the description when I was reading through it, that you're not gonna get that casting, that white cast or that dark shadow cast that looks muddy. You're not gonna get that with this product. It just, you guys saw how, I mean, literally I can have this on in 1 second and it applies. You could be a beginner and you could be a pro and you are just going to love this product. It's just perfection, you guys. It is perfection. This became easily my #1 bronzer I have ever put on my face. So application, a solid 10 out of 10. I think we know where we're going with this. 100% of me agrees that this application is perfection. As far as pricing goes, okay, so yes, $58, you may look at that price point, but we're talking about luxury makeup. Victoria Beckham Beauty is a luxury brand. It is beautiful. It is unique. It is sleek. She is gorgeous. I mean, she's absolutely stunning. She's posh as Spice. I mean, that's my generation, the Spice Girls. I mean, she was my favorite Spice Girl. So I mean, I would die to meet Victoria Beckham. I just adore her. I adore her husband. He's like the most gorgeous man on the face of this earth. But Victoria Beckham is so beautiful. They're the most amazingly beautiful couple. And her makeup always looks perfection, so it doesn't surprise me that her brand, I don't know why I'm not using, I thought her products were a little too high priced for me, which is why I didn't purchase anything before. And now I regret it. I'm like, why have I not bought more of her products? I can't wait to try her eyeshadow. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, just get a hold of this formula and you will experience what I'm experiencing. So pricing, yes, $58 may seem steep, but $6 per gram is not too far off from other luxury brands, if not a little bit lower than some other luxury brands. And I love that it has refills. So she really thought this out and I really appreciate it. So pricing, I'm gonna give it a solid 10 out of 10, you guys, because I think it's up there in luxury and it's worth every single penny because it lived up to all of its claims. So 100% of me would agree with this pricing. I would pay more for this because that's how incredibly beautiful it is and how incredibly beautifully applied to my skin. So we're looking at a total allure score of 50 out of 50. Shocker, 100% of me loves and made this product by far my #1 bronzer. Let's take a look at that scorecard for powdered bronzers. This just jumped above Charlotte Tilbury, and I didn't think anything would ever jump above Charlotte Tilbury. You know, I just ranked that Italian Summer in that Anastasia face palette, and I really did love that color, but this just blew it away. I mean, this is the most insanely beautiful bronzer again I've ever used, and I'm not sponsored. I paid for this product myself. I didn't get this free. I mean, I literally went on the website and I was like, I have to have this. I think I saw a review on it and I was like, okay, yeah, I have to have it. I need it. I need to try a Victoria Beckham product. So very excited and cannot wait to purchase even more of her products. All right, let's move on to the Pat McGrath Divine Blush. Okay, packaging, you guys. Typical Mama Pat packaging, that black lacquer. I love that she did that with this blush. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the embossing, her typical rose, just beautiful, just insanely pretty. Nice size mirror. I think, you know, for the price point and everything, just packaging was so superb. Solid 10 out of 10, 100% of me would agree with this packaging. As far as shade range goes, you guys, that is like an insanely good amount of shades for a blush, okay? Gorgeous shades that go from very fair skin to very deep toned skin. She comes out with a plethora of shades to cater to any skin tone. I mean, she is so inclusive, it's not even funny, and she didn't disappoint us with these blushes. That shade range is incredible. So a solid 10 out of 10, 100% of me agrees with the shade range on this blush collection. As far as product claims go, this is probably where I'm gonna just dock it down a little bit, and it's only because it has that coconut oil in there, and it's a third ingredient. I'm okay with it because it's the blush, so I'm gonna continue using it and hope it doesn't break my skin out, but I'm only gonna dock it off 1 point because it is so, I mean, the product claims are there. So I'm gonna give product claims a 9 out of 10, so 90% of me likes these product claims. All right, let's move into application, you guys. Application was just superior. It's Pat McGrath. I mean, her formulas are always superior when it comes to application. Like I said, nobody does it as far as eyeshadow pigmentation like Pat McGrath when it comes to shimmers, mattes, toppers, everything. I mean, her products, her highlighters, you guys saw how beautiful that highlighter was, and this did not disappoint. It is the most incredible. You guys saw that, and how vibrant this color is. I was able to go with a light hand and really build up this color, and I wouldn't change this color for the world. It is a perfect color. You guys saw when I was applying it. It is a perfect color. So application, solid 10 out of 10. It was perfection, okay? 100% of me loved the application on this. I just wish there was no scent. As far as pricing goes, I thought this was gonna be priced a lot higher, and maybe because this is pretty lightweight, it's not as heavy as like her highlighter came last year in her holiday collection, but it's still beautiful. It's still I mean, it's not as heavy as her eyeshadow palette, so maybe that's why, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that it's still beautiful packaging, the same black lacquer with her gold logo, but she didn't overcharge us. So $38, that is a big pan size. That is a good amount of grams, and they're a little over $3 a gram is phenomenal for a luxury brand. So a solid 10 out of 10, 100% of me agrees with the pricing on this product. It is really, really good. So I'm gonna give this a total Allure score of 49 out of 50, just 1 point off because of that scent, but 99% of me would recommend this product to you guys. I think if you had your eyes on this, get it. It is so good. If you don't mind scents, you will really love this product. If you don't mind coconut oil, you don't have sensitive skin, you will really love this product. Let's take a look at those powdered blush rankings. Again, all of these scorecards are available on ChristyAllure.com. Go ahead and visit my website, and you will also get all the links there. And all the blushes I like and the colors I chose, those are my top blush picks. These will vary, like my powdered bronzers and other scorecards. This is gonna vary from time to time, and scores may change a little because when new products like this come out and they bump up over some products, you know, I'm gonna probably take the score down. And sometimes, you know, we wear these blushes or these products in general, not blushes, but just products in general, and I review them and I really like them, or I don't really like them sometimes, like the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. I didn't rank it as high, but now that I'm using it more and more, I'm liking it more and more. So sometimes products grow on you, and sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes I really like a product and then it starts to go, well, there's other good products. So my mind changes. I'm a woman. That's how we change our mind all the time. But anyway, for the most part, I will keep this updated. I hope you guys appreciate that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know these are more luxury, high-end products. I still have a lot more products to review and go over. I will get to some hair tutorials soon, but I have so much new makeup that I've been purchasing, and I want to get these videos out as soon as possible. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you had your eyes out on the Victoria Beckham product or the Pat McGrath blushes. If you already have them, let me know. Thank you so much for all your love and support, you guys. And if you're new here and you're just stopping by, please hit that subscribe button before you go. Click the notification bell so you can get notified. We're here every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and we have so much fun. I love when you guys comment below. It's like every Sunday we get together, even though we're from all different parts of this country and even maybe out of the country. It's so much fun to communicate with you guys. So please comment below, and whenever you guys comment, it does help push my video up through the algorithm. Also, when you give this video a huge thumbs up, when you click that like button, you guys, it really does help support my channel when you utilize those links. I really appreciate it. Don't feel obligated, but it is no extra cost to you, and when you utilize those links to purchase any of these products, it just really helps support my channel. I buy all my own product for the most part. I mean, very rarely do I get free product, so I really appreciate when you guys utilize those links. It's not a lot of commission, but it adds up, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye!